Let's take a look at AMC today. All right, so AMC, well, I'm not going to say anything. The fact that the SPY actually took a huge dip today, huge, massive. Um, we were up quite a bit. What was this? On the 15th, so on Tuesday. By the way, this is the highest the SPY has ever been, but due to a bunch of news coming out as far as um, what came out, Powell spoke, Biden spoke, all on the inflation of what's going on in the U.S. and everything. People got scared, so this is why a lot of stuff is tanking. But that's okay because we're actually looking at AMC, which is I guess, a meme stock. So it gets affected a little bit because of the entire market, but not as much as others because a lot of stuff is down. So AMC, I told you this yesterday in yesterday's YouTube video that it was going to come down. I actually just also said that in the Twitch live that I was doing. So it did just that. We came back down. We needed to actually break above 62, I believe it was. Yeah, had to break above 62.50. I wanted to actually break above 65 and stay up there. But being the fact that now we're on this little small, I guess, resistance area, which is right around here, we need this to actually break and hold above that. So it is going to come down. But as I also said yesterday, we are on a nice little upward momentum still. So I'm still bullish on this. A lot of people are. There's a lot of apes still holding. There's a lot of people still buying. We do have a lot of sells. And like I said, it can be anything. It can be people selling, taking profit. It can be the hedges, driving the price down. It can be so many things. We can't just blame it on the hedges. So with that, we just go by with technical analysis. And right now we're forming this nice little triangle pattern, which is a ascending wedge, which is cool because as long as it continues this, we just need it to break above here for it to go any further up. I said that it was gonna be a red day today. I said that we were gonna have a pullback, and that's okay. I know a lot of people do get scared, and you know what? It is kind of scary because you start seeing that number come down, and the last thing you want. But this is normal. The market does this. It goes up and it comes back down. It needs breathing room. It can't go up forever. So this is every day. This is probably one of the biggest days of AMC, which was on June 2nd, which was 2 weeks ago. What are we? I don't even know what today is. 18th? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, we had like the biggest day. It shot up to $72. So we're still in this little area, which is good. This is a very critical area here at the 36. As long as we don't see anything below, our 40s, we should be good. So all in all, still good. We'll see what happens during the weekend. Well, nothing can happen during the weekend, right? You can't buy anything during the weekend. But we want this to continue going. It is still making higher highs, which is awesome, and that's what we want to see. There's a potential that it's just going to kind of bounce around here until there's this nice little squeeze. And what we want is we want it to break here and shoot up to, once it hits 90, they say that's it because it's $10 from three digits. And that's what we want. That's where we want that gamma squeeze and that squeeze to go. All in all, it looks like we're going into a good trajectory. We want to continue this momentum. And so far, so good. Don't get scared if it pulls back a little bit. If you bought, and here's the thing, don't buy when everybody else is buying. the last thing you want to do is buy here at 72, and right now we're sitting at $60. You're down quite a bit. So, and like I said, this isn't financial advice or anything. Use money that you can consider lost. If you take a big profit, awesome. All power to you. Go for it, but don't use money that you're going to use to pay groceries or pay the light bill. It's the last thing you want to do. Don't pull out all your savings. Those are called YOLO plays, and those can be a little scary, but it's just that. Just exercise caution. We are still good. This little area is a nice little support area, and this is where I thought we're actually going to come down to, which is in the 50s, right here around 49. The lowest I would want to see it go is 40. Let me see. Oh man, well, I don't want to see it go any lower than 49, to be honest with you. So we're still in this awesome ascending wedge. The last resistance, or the last pattern that it broke, was, like I explained yesterday, was this little what they call is little flag pattern. See, there's your little, here's the pole, and here's the flag. Boop, boop. And it broke this, which is awesome. So we're just waiting for it to break the next line of resistance for us to go any further. Hold if you got it. I mean, if you're up, awesome. I'm not going to discourage anybody from taking profit, because, like I said, profit is profit. I know a lot of people are wanting people not to sell and just to hold, which I'm all for as well. But I mean, things can just get scary, and this is where you find the people that are going to tell you diamond hands and buy and hold. But quite honestly, if you can't stomach it, or you just want to take profit and just be over this little roller coaster thing, no shame. I mean, you do what you got to do. Like I said on my previous video, I have been holding, since I have more than 100 shares. I've also been selling calls and taking those kinds of profits while still holding. So it's all up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you sell. I can't tell you buy more. I'm not going to do that. I can only tell you what I see. So far, the graphs are good. I told you it was going to be a pullback today, which there was. All perfectly okay. It did hit this little resistance that we had here with this one, these candles. So it looks good. We are still doing good. We just don't want to see it, come down below 52. That's the last thing we would want. We kind of want it to bounce around here as much as it wants. That's fine. Just, as long as it keeps going up, that's what we're aiming for. Well, we're going to see how it goes next week on the weekly, which was this week. We are in the green. So this week we ended in the green. Last week was actually red. So far, so good. Not really an actual pattern on the weekly, but it is bullish. We are still in an upward pattern, and the trend is your friend, and the trend is up right now. So hang tight, sit tight. If you're in profit, we're doing good. If you're not in profit, here's the thing. If you're not in profit, this is up to you. If you want to wait for it to break this resistance, and we are all hoping it does break this resistance. Once it does, you will be back in profit. So a lot of people tell you buy the dip. You just need to make sure that it's a really good dip and not little small ones, because it's not going to move your dollar cost averaging. So other than that, guys, so this is mainly for people that are, this video is especially for people that don't know exactly what's going on, don't know the charts very much. They're just pretty much buying and holding. They are completely blind because they're just watching, the Robinhood app. And here's the thing: the Robinhood app is going to show you little, they're going to show you this, and this gets scary. Now, this is on the daily, so like I said, when you're looking at candles, each one of these is a day, and when you look at it with this, it looks fine. But when you have it on Robinhood does it by a minute. Now, this is 5 minutes. It doesn't look crazy like that. But when you're on Robinhood and you just have this little screen right here, because it's just going to give you kind of this little area here. And you just see that, like, man, that's scary to see. So that's why I don't like using the Robinhood charting, because that's scary. I mean, even this dip right here, I mean, it looks awesome when it's going up, but this dip can scare people that, oh man, that's it. Another thing that I want to warn you about is if you are going to be buying dips, do not buy it as it's going down. The last thing you want to do is buy as it's just coming down. You want to wait for it to stop, because there's the saying, it's like stopping a falling knife. You can't catch a falling knife. You want to wait. You want to wait for that knife to stop so you can, pick it up. So today, one of the best entries would have actually been in the afternoon during power hour. If you take a look here, it's scrambling and it's just kind of on working its way down. So we have this downward trend, but toward the end, it made this final little stop. And what I like doing is I like buying once it breaks out in a retest. So here it broke out and it came back to this little area of resistance. As new traders always want to get that, as soon as it drops, or that little small space right at the bottom, like, oh, I'm going to catch it right when, at the very bottom. You can't do that. That is kind of sometimes nearly impossible, because if you try doing it here, yeah, it worked out awesome, but it still came back down. Can it do that Monday? Yeah, and that's why we want to make sure that there's another nice little trend that is going up. Kind of like yesterday, we saw a nice little trend up, and that's what we want. The only thing is that, and see, if you would have bought down here, especially on Thursday, you would still be up. And you just need to know, or at least rely on some of the graphs. It's a meme stock. It's still risky. Trend analysis goes so far. In the end, the market's going to do whatever the market wants to do, especially meme stock. So that's it. I just want to say we're still good. It still looks fine. It was a down day, but we're still on that path up. If you have profit, awesome. So let's see what goes on next week. I will be giving updates at the end of the day, making sure that we are in good standing, because, I mean, like everybody, we're all watching this and we all want it to go up. So that's it for now. Guys, like, subscribe, comment, let me know where you bought. Let me know how you're feeling about it, and I would be more than happy to review everything. Let's take a look at GameStop real quick. Even GameStop is down. BlackBerry follows everything else, so BlackBerry was down also. See, BlackBerry is still on this downtrend, and it's been like that. The only thing with BlackBerry is that this blue line here is a critical area. We need to stay above that blue line. If you don't know what that is, it's actually, hang on, I have different settings here. That is the 10-day EMA. I thought it was the 9. That's okay. I wanted to make sure before I told you. That is a 9-day EMA, and that's pretty much the 10-day moving average. So on average, this is where it's at. It broke that. It's below that, so it's no longer on a strong trend up. But the fact that we're still above the 50, the 150, and the 200 EMA, we're still good. It's not like AMC. AMC is just staying right on that and staying above it. So that's where we want. And like might come back down to 54. I mean, like I said, we just want to make sure that we do not, go past below that. We're still okay because we still have other resistance levels that it might shoot up. But the last thing we want is for it to break below these levels, because then that's it. It's over, which we're hoping it's not, because there's just a lot of patterns. Like right now, it's making this little M pattern, and we don't want that M pattern. So that's it, guys. This is my take, my technical analysis. We're still good. We're above the 10-day EMA. If you know some charting graphs, some indicators, and you want to share it, awesome. Let me know. I love hearing what everyone's take is on it, because everybody has their own methods of knowing if the stock's going good or not. Mine is pretty much the trend lines, the resistance levels, and small little patterns along with these moving averages. But some people have some awesome indicators that they use. And hey, whatever can be on our side to make this go to the moon, the all power to us, right? All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Like, comment, subscribe so you can get the daily updates. Other than that, AMC to the moon, and I will see you next week.